Hey everyone, it's Ben with Buy It, Break It, Fix It, and today we got a little challenge going on. We have the TRX4 Sport with the Traxxas on it, and I thought we'd do a little comparison video with the Traxxas on lift kit versus stock springs. Now, I did not change out the actual shock bodies, we just changed out the springs to give it kind of a droop setup. So I've run this droop setup before with the 2.2s on it. So yeah, I took it out to the crawling course at Adrenaline, and yeah, just see which one does better. So stick around to the end of the video and get my opinion on which one I think performs better out on the crawling course with the Traxxas. Here we go.
Just remember, this is the lift kit on here, and this is a 22 tooth pinion, so let's cut it a little bit of slack. See how that the two middle rollers are sprung, so they are going up, conforming to the rock. I mean, geez, for a 22 tooth pinion on here, it's doing pretty daggone good. Alright, well, my steering's not wanting to go, so there we go. The steering is steering's a little weak. A little bit of slipping on some tracks. I did hear it click a little bit. No biggie. Definitely have to pick your line on this with these tracks, because they'll only go up so much as far as the approach angle goes. So I'm constantly having to watch now. Okay, a little bit of speed is going to be needed for this. Across the bridge we go, you know, to Grandma's house. So here's going to be the real, it lined up pretty nicely on there. Yep. Little bit of sliding coming down that. 10 tooth pinion, 45 spur, 3S, stock springs on lift kit shock bodies. See how it does. Definitely try to keep a comparable path of what we did on the last one. The pinion makes a big difference. Like I said, this is the 10. Gonna need a little speed to come up over this. Hopefully we can get up over it. Let's try that again. Just does not want to come up there. There it is. Does good. The lift kit might have helped it out a little bit back there. The 10-tooth pinion definitely helps out a lot. So the Traxxas slid down this last time just a little bit. They kind of lost a little bit of traction once I got all four on. They seem to be doing better today. Maybe it was a little, well, they slid right there. I don't know what the angle of the climb is, but we're gonna see if the Traxxas will do it. Let me just get up there to it. There we go. All right, here we go. Lift kit. Ooh, it's going. Oh, we're gonna have to crawl it. Oh, it's going, baby. Wow, that's amazing. It's not gonna go. It's sliding. Let me back down and try it again. Wow, it is just barely. Whoa, whoa, it did it. That's insane. On Traxxas with the lift kit. All right, let's try this. Now, if you remember, this did go up this with the lift kit, but I had to power up it pretty fiercely. So we'll see what it does this time. Right about here is when it started losing traction in the other one, and it almost does the same here. Okay, it was a little bit more difficult of a climb than with the lift kit, I think. I think that it went up a little bit easier with the lift kit, it seemed like, when I had to power up with it. Oh! Oh, the Traxxas couldn't help us. My fan for my ESC's on, which makes me believe my ESC's heating up because of that 22-tooth pinion. So I'll try to climb this, and then I'll probably end up putting the stock pinion back on it. Climbs up this stuff. The 10-tooth pinion does make a difference. My fan hasn't kicked on at all. That was the main deal with changing over the pinion, was to get my ESC fan to stop kicking on. So I had a decently hard time getting up here with the MST. The MST is not the best climber. Oh, I thought this was going right up it. I was like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. It did though, technically. Yep, right up it. Can't remember what this did. It almost came up there. You can get these Traxxas to go pretty slow with the 10-tooth. was about to say it might not have enough speed in it to get it up there.
All right, that's all the footage I had of, you know, identical paths on the course for the comparison of the stock springs versus the lift kit springs. Here's one thing that I noticed when I was out on the course, and that is when you're flexing with, these are stock springs on here still, when you're flexing like this rock slider will come in contact with the track and it will actually stop the track from turning. The track might not even be bound up, but this point right here makes it bind, and that I think was key. As you can see, it's ripped up the body a little bit here. I think that was key out on the course with the tracks. Having the lift kit with the tracks kept that up. You know, they would preload, the preload would catch it, and it would only come to about here on most times. It would, from time to time, it would come up and touch when the lift kit was on here. But yeah, I think 2.2 tires, stock springs, droop setup. But with these tracks, the tracks are, they just keep you so planted. There's so much weight down here on the tracks that I just, as you can see in the video, I feel like the lift kit springs did a little bit better than this stock springs on here, which is what I consider like a poor man's droop setup. So that's just my opinion. That's just from my experience. So, and like I said, I know these tracks aren't meant for the rock course. Let's see how the tracks look so far. Let me take one and off and turn it inside out and see what kind of, if we're getting any kind of wear on these tracks at all from them slipping. And there's nothing on the tracks. The wheel, no real wear that I see. So everything looks good. So even with the tracks all slipping and all that stuff, it really isn't making, it's not really killing the tracks. It's not abusing the tracks at all. They're handling it just fine. So now that I've done this test, we're gonna throw some 6S back in it, 22 tooth pinion back on it, and who knows what we're gonna do. So there you have it. There's my opinion of the whether or not to run any kind of droop setup with the tracks or not. Or, you know, of course the 22 tooth pinion should not have ever been out on a rock course. That was just kind of because of the way it was set up when we went out there. And I don't recommend a 22 tooth at all because the heating up the ESC, that's the Castle ESC in there, so you know it'll handle that stuff. So if the fans were coming on and it was getting hot, you know it's not good. So this basically was just a test between the stock springs on the lift kit shocks versus the lift kit springs out on the course. So hope you liked the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Be good to people, and people will be good to you. And yeah, see you on the next video. Ben.